In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Bob Tall Tales DLC and if it's worth it and if you should buy it or not. It's a $30 pack and obviously it's quite expensive, so I'm going to be giving you reasons why you might want to buy it, why it might not be worth it. Also be telling you everything that's currently in the pack. First, I'll show off everything that's in there and be explaining it, and I'll have timestamps if you already know everything that's in the Frontier Showdown pack. I'll have a timestamp so you can skip past that, but for the people that don't know, I'll let that all play out so you can see what's in it. First, we have the Oasisaur. It's a giant new creature that can float around, it can grow resources passively on its back, and it can bring creatures back to life. Then we have the trains. These ones are a pretty big addition and a really cool one. You can build giant train tracks across. You can have up to 5 carts on the back, and you can build on the back of the carts. I built a little like house there, as well as like some regular looking ones with a bunch of barrels and stuff to kind of make it look nice. But you could even build like workshops and stuff on here. Also built this little stables just to show you some examples of what it looks like on the back of these carts, and you can do some really cool stuff. I also had water reservoirs on the back too, so you could have like a fully sustainable base on the back of these, but it would have to be a small one, of course. But of course, you also get the water reservoirs with these. These have 100,000 water storage, and basically you can keep an infinite amount of water once it rains. Then we have lamps as well. The lamps, there's 4 different types in the one building. You get that big lamp over there, and then down there you get the smaller lamp you can place on the floor or on tables. And then you have the wall lamps, which are probably really nice. You can just place them all over the walls and stuff. And then you have the chandeliers, which is my favorite. As well as we have poker tables. They have the gambling now, so you can like basically gamble your items away in a poker tournament and play with your friends. And then we have the bottles. The bottles you can shoot down and then they respawn after a little bit, but they're kind of just decoration. And then we have the windmills. These will make it to where your generators won't deteriorate as fast, and I believe the gas lasts longer in them as well with the windmill. Then we have the pianos. These have a really cool function where once you play them, you can actually have a list of all of the art soundtracks, and you can play them like a jukebox and they'll just play around your base. You don't even have to be at the piano, which I think is a really cool addition. And then we have the chairs and sofas. These are like really nice decorative items, and they do look really nice, and I'm glad they have more like these as well. And then we have the bell. You can basically like shoot it or do whatever and sound it off, and it will like alert all of your dinos to be aggressive because there's like enemy nearby. It's basically like an alarm. And then we have the hanging sign. You can place these down and write text on them. Pretty simple, but pretty cool. And then we have the dynamite. They're like skins for the C4, and that's pretty much all there, but it does look pretty nice. And then we have the carts. Animals now have cart slots, like medium-sized dinos, I believe, and you can pull them around, which is actually a pretty cool addition. As well as you can build on the back of them too. You can expand the base and build. You can build like a little house on them too. I think it goes up like 1 or 2 blocks. As well as they make everything weigh 30% on them, so you can carry a lot more stuff with these things. There's also barrels as well. They're like storage bins that have 40 item slots. They also have a unique function where you can hide inside of them. After that, we have the drawing paper. It's just like a canvas, except for you can put it at any length or size you want just by moving your camera. It's really easy to use, and you can paint all around these guys. And then we have these shovels. These you can just sprout up water from any place you want, which seems a little bit overpowering to me. And then you can also use these shovels to get potted plants with the new pot items, which allows you to place like decorative pots and plants around your base using like cactus and stuff, which is cool. And then we have the treasure chests. You can place these down. They're just like regular storage boxes with 15 slots, but they also have a few other functions. Like you can basically bury the treasures and get maps and show them to your friends, as well as you can find treasures around the map. I believe you get them from killing dinos, and then you can go dig up treasures for loot. Then we have the coffins. These work exactly like beds. You can respawn at them, fast travel to them. You can also place them upright and on the ground. They don't need foundation support, and then you can hide inside of them too. And then we have these saloon tables. It's a new type of table, and I really like this edition because before we only had one type of table, and it was kind of small. Then we have these saloon chairs, just a different type of chair compared to the wooden one with a different design. And then we have the swivel chair, which you can go in circles with. Best item that they've added to the game. Definitely makes it worth $30 just right here. But then we have the Frontier skin set. You basically put these on any structure you want, and it changes the look of it to like this wooden, like cowboy style, I guess. It looks pretty cool, and these structure skins are a nice little addition. The Frontier structure skin also has different doors, like this jailhouse door here, which is a nice little addition. As well as they have these saloon doors, which only work on double doors, but these are probably my favorite out of all of them. They just look really nice. As well as my personal favorite for the Frontier skins is you can get these glass walls. And then you also have scaffolding as well. It doesn't really have any unique functions, it's just for looks, but I think it looks pretty nice. And then we have these skins. There's the Outlaw skin set, as you can see right here for the cowboy. And then there's the Drifter skin set, and you can mix and match all these skins as you want. And finally, there's a bunch of different hat skins. First off, here is the bowler hat skin, probably the one I won't be using, but then we have the Sinister hat skin, kind of like that matte black one. Looks pretty nice. And then we have the Rancher hat skin, which is probably my favorite. So that is all that is in the Adventure Pack, and that is what you get for the $30. But that's not actually all you get, because it is a season pass. You get 2 other DLC items as well. You get the Aberration one and Extinction one. The thing is, those aren't out yet, and they're coming out. The Aberration one says it's coming out at the end of the year, and the Extinction one says it's coming out beginning of next year. So still a long time before these ones even come out, and it sounds like they're going to come out after the maps come out, and not on launch like Scorched Earth has. So if you look at it that way, you're pretty much paying $10 for the Scorched Earth one, $10 for the Aberration one, and then $10 for the Extinction one. And if you're just looking at this from $10 for the Scorched Earth pack, and then obviously the $10 for the rest of them, but just $10 for Scorched Earth, it definitely seems worth it with all of the content you get. Compared to other games like Fortnite, where you get to pay $20 for a single skin, and yet on here you can pay $10, get a new creature, a bunch of new skins, a bunch of new items, stuff like that. And even other games like Call of Duty, you still have to pay like $10 or $15 for more skins. So, I mean, compared to other games, the value is a lot more. I mean, I even think $30 is a lot more value than some other games, even though $30 is really steep just right now. So I definitely say if you're a hardcore Ark player, it would definitely be worth getting this, considering obviously Aberration will be coming out and Extinction will be coming out, and you'll get all those packs instantly. I do wish you could play for the packs separately, just $10 for the Scorched one or whichever one you want, because maybe you might not want another pack and want to have to pay for it, but that's not how they did it. You have it all bundled, so you have to pay $30 for all of them. But $30 for all of the packs once they eventually come out seems like it'd be pretty good. But if you are like a casual player, maybe you're not too sure. I'm not sure if you'd pay $30 right now. You might want to wait until like the Aberration one comes out or Extinction one comes out to actually see what's in those packs, because it would be a lot more worth it once those packs eventually do come out. Because for $30 right now, it's a bit steep. And of course, I've seen a ton of comments saying that is like Ark is being extremely greedy. They're like taking everyone's money, but like I've said, like basically like $10 for this pack and then obviously $10 for the other ones. Compared to other games, you get so much more value than games like Fortnite or Call of Duty. Like all the other games, you basically just get like one skin, or this would be like the same price as getting a battle pass in another game. And I think this would be a lot better than a battle pass, because you don't have to grind out for an entire season to get all of the items. You just get all of them forever, and you have all these items. You don't have to like grind in a battle pass for the $10. You just get all the items and a new creature too, and it's not just cosmetic items, it's actually stuff you can use in the game, which I think is a lot better. So I think Ark is actually giving more value in these packs than just trying to take people's money. And obviously they need money to like actually work on the game and get these games going. Like they can't just spawn money out of thin air. So I understand them having to make these paid packs, and right now at $30 it's not as good, but I think as time goes on and they add those other DLC packs, it's going to be a lot more worth it. But that being said, of course, like I've already said, casual players who don't really play the game that much, I don't know if it'd be that worth it, considering it's just cosmetics and a bunch of other items. It'd probably be more worth it once the Aberration and Extinction ones eventually do come out, and of course you're watching this in the future, then they're already out, then it might even be more worth it to pay the $30. And of course, these packs will probably go on sale at some point. They usually do a lot of sales for Arks, so you might even wait to see if a sale goes on for these DLC packs as well. And for the hardcore players that play the game all the time, I definitely say it's worth it, because you get the new items, a lot of new skins, and just useful items you can use throughout the game as well. And the Aberration ones and Extinction ones come out, you already have it when you buy this, so that'll make those DLCs even better. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.